Hello everyone, and welcome back to another episode of The Adventures of Lolly and Pops. I'm Lori, also known as Lolly.
I'm Greg, also known as Pops.
If you've been following us over the last few weeks, you know that we have been on a transatlantic cruise going from Tampa, Florida through the Caribbean islands to Lisbon, Portugal. And today we want to tell you our thoughts about the cruise on the Norwegian Star. So just overall, what'd you think?
I thought it was nice. It was our first time on the Norwegian cruise line, and I enjoyed it. Unfortunately, the weather was bad for, 6 of the 8 sea days we had, but
chilly.
all in all, it was all right. Yeah, a little cool.
Right. So the Norwegian Star is an older ship. It is a smaller ship, so there was probably a little under 2,000 people on the ship. To just kind of start with, to tell you about it, the booking process was really simple for this cruise. So we looked at different cruises and where we wanted to go, and worked with Dexter at Vacations to Go, and we found that this was the best trip for us. So we were on the Norwegian Star. We left in April, and we cruised and got to Lisbon near the end of April. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, in telling you about our cruise, we have seen videos that show the tour of the ship and the different venues within the ship. So we're not going to show you that, but we're just going to give you our impression of what we thought. So again, with the booking process, it was really easy. We went with Dexter with Vacations to Go, and he helped us to book our cruise and make sure that everything was perfect. So I would say the booking process as a whole was really easy. So the specific venues, the ports call, what do you think?
Ports Call were good. St. Martin I've never been to, Key West I'd never been to, but the others we'd been there several times, but it's always fun to go back again.
All right. So we looked at it from a little bit different perspective this time, did some different activities while we were there. Okay. Dining.
Dining was good, food was good.
I thought the food was pretty good. We had 3 specialty restaurants. The first was the steakhouse, which I did like. Cagney's, I think was the name of it.
Yeah, it was good.
The second one that we went to was Moderno Churrascaria, if I'm saying that word right.
That was kind of
It was okay, but the salad bar was amazing.
It was.
So I did like that.
Yeah.
And then our last specialty dining was at Teppanyaki, which was kind of a hibachi. And that was a fun night.
It was fun, and the food was very good.
Yeah, so we got to watch cook our food, it was some entertainment, and it was very good.
And I love scallops.
Yeah, so we did have scallops and shrimp.
Right.
All right, so let's see what's left.
Entertainment was good.
The entertainment was good. The shows were nice in comparison to some of the other cruises that we've been to, because we felt like they were, I don't know, what's the word? Genuine, or
More professional.
Yeah, and they were enjoyable and easy to watch. I guess my favorite venue out of all of it had to have been Eden, who was the pianist, and he did the piano bar and the sing along, and that was probably my favorite out of all of them. I thought that he was very engaging with the audience. So there were some other.
The guy that played the guitar was excellent too, though.
Angel,
yeah.
He was really good.
Yeah, very good.
There was the Power 5?
Power 5.
Power 5. They were really good. And the keyboardist in that group, he could have been in Journey. He was really good.
Yeah, he was.
The whole group was good. And then Duo Unison.
Yeah.
That was
that girl could rock. She put on a show too.
She could rock and she could dance, and also I give the entertainment an A+.
Yeah, very good.
So the cabin.
Cabin was good. We chose to do something a little different this time, and it worked out. I liked it.
So we did an inside cabin this time, which was the first time that I have had an inside cabin. And my first thoughts were, well, this is a little small. But it turned out pretty good. We rarely felt the boat move. You could sleep really well because it was dark and it was quiet. So would I book inside again? Probably so.
Yeah.
Probably so. On a longer cruise, it might be nice to have a window or a balcony, just because you are in that room for several days. but I thought it was okay.
Yeah.
So overall on the ship, I thought that it was a really good cruise. I was happy with it.
I'll give them an A.
Okay, I'd give them an A too. But would we do it again? Stay tuned. So here's some highlights of our cruise that I'll show you. As we've mentioned in our last few videos, we took a transatlantic cruise from Tampa, Florida to Lisbon, Portugal. We did this on the Norwegian Star, and this was our first time on Norwegian, and also the first time in an inside cabin. So we weren't really sure what to expect, but we did find that we really did like the cabin, and we would do it again. So on this video, no grand tour of the ship. We just want to tell you some of the things about our cruise and what we thought. And of course, the Norwegian is an older ship and has a passenger capacity of about 2,000. And I think that we really did enjoy the smaller ships, but there were some limitations such as venues and restaurants. And all great cruises start with the sail away party to get things started. And of course, we joined along. We took a few minutes to enjoy the more intellectual side of the ship. We waved goodbye to Tampa and we were on our way. And soon we found our favorite place on the ship, which was the pool deck. So during our cruise, the weather didn't always cooperate. Some days it was gloomy, even just a little bit rainy, and quite a bit windy at times. But we still were able to sit out by the pool and enjoy the sun. But one thing that you could count on is there was always great music around the pool. This is Angel. And there was great food to be had, whether it was O'Sheehan's restaurant, which was open 24/7, or even in the main dining room with a view. And one of the specialty restaurants that we visited was Teppanyaki, where we had quite a show.
Japanese mistake, yeah. Let's finish my Japanese warm up. How do you get the 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 2. Alright, take again. Oh, it's a baby girl. It's a baby girl now, and this one is a baby boy. Yeah, it's a baby boy. Oh, one more. 1, 2, 3, 4, and a front. Here we go. One over easy. Make it easy. If you take some crunchy, don't worry, it's an eggshell, right? One over there. One over my dead body. One more try. Alright. Oh, one over.
And we really did have a good time at this restaurant. And there was classical music, and there was theater shows, and there were productions and bands all over the ship. And there was one show, the ex-Marine turned performer, Aaron Shaw, and he encouraged us to take pictures and post them for everyone to see. And one of our favorite bands was the Power of Five. We had to do a double take just to make sure that we weren't listening to Journey. perfect music for dancing. And all the bands were great and the dancing was great, but my favorite was Eden Parker in the piano bar. So hats off to Eden. And no cruise is complete without finding that hidden duck. We knew we were getting towards the end of our cruise when we passed by the Azore Islands. They were very pretty. This was my first time seeing them. We woke up on our final morning to Lisbon, Portugal, and we'll be glad to tell you more about that in upcoming videos. So if you haven't already, be sure to like and subscribe to our videos because there is so much more of this adventure for us to share.
Thanks for watching our video on our cruise. Continue to watch as our next videos will be on our trip once we got across the Atlantic, which we visited Lisbon, Athens, Rhodes Island in Greece, and then Turkey.
Here's the Love, Laughter, Adventure. Bye.
Out.